What is happening, guys? You're welcome to your first SmartExaminer designer tutorial. I'm actually excited to make this tutorial. I'm so much excited. Well, I think we should just get into the business of the day. Now, this is a software. This is basically how it looks like, the SmartExaminer designer. Well, excluding some of the things which you're going to see in just a second. Well, what I'm going to do in this tutorial, first of all, is to just introduce you to the environment. Then we continue from there. Okay. Basically, this is where the exams and questions and papers would be listed. This is more like an exam explorer. These are properties for either the exams, questions, and papers which you would set. This hint is more like something like a help or an instructions or something that just to give you a guideline on what to do and how to work with it. The very first thing you would do when you are working with SmartExaminer is to create an exam project. So what I'm going to do is to click on File, New Exam Project. Now immediately you create a new exam project, it creates an exam for you. Okay. I'm not going to go into the details of working with the exam for now. That will be in subsequent tutorials. But you can create an exam. Clicking on it, you can see the properties of the exam which you can customize and some hint messages about the exam. Okay, we have exam properties and exam fields, and in this exam you can create exam papers. Okay, if you're working from a school setting, you might look at the papers like subjects or courses or modules, as you might want to look at it. Okay, you can create a new paper by clicking on this icon or by right clicking on the exam and say new exam paper. And there you have the paper. The paper also comes with its properties and hints and some settings as well. We have the paper contents over here, contents and sections. We'll look into that one. We'll talk more about the paper. And you can also create more papers. You can have more papers within an exam, which means you are having more papers for a particular exam or more subjects. Let us say you want an exam that after the user finishes one paper, he goes on to the next. This is where you do that. You just add more paper. You can right click on this and say add new paper, or you just click in on this and you can delete the papers as you do not want them, and that's about it. The next thing you do generally is to create exam questions. By right clicking on this, you can see new exam questions. Okay, you can pick exam question the type you want. For now, it is just the multiple choice single select that is available, but for the next update of the SmartExaminer designer, you would get to see more of this being enabled. Okay, alright, the very first thing I'm going to do is just to click on this, and when you come to the question side of things, you get to see its properties as well. There's several properties of the questions which you can see, and also its hint. So basically this is just the three major areas of this application, and we'll be exploring them in detail as we go on with the tutorial. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next tutorial.